Hello everybody, I am Marie-Hélène Gagnon, Artistic Director for KA, Cirque du Soleil production at the MGM. I will introduce to you a few of the key people I work with. Richard Oberacker, the musical director of the show. Miro Lacaze is an actor, he's performing The Counselor's Son. Eric Wallstad is the technical director for this magnificent show.
KA for me is grand theater. I am Richard Oberacker and I am the conductor for KA. KA is different because the orchestra is not seen by the audience. So the challenge nightly is to be excited about that and to connect in some way, oftentimes imaginatively, with the people upstairs. Our job down here is to be as vibrant and full of feeling and expression as we can. Those 8 musicians are playing alongside the what we affectionately call the giga. Our constant battle is to remind the audience in any way we can that the music is actually being played live. Only about 2 minutes is the sequencer just entirely on its own. Individual musicians appear on stage at different times, but the vast majority of the show we are down in our little dungeon down here.
It's operatic. Miro Lacaze, I am an actor in KA. So for the audience, it's really a unique experience because it's really rich from all these different backgrounds and cultures and ideas that are on stage. I was afraid of heights when I started this project. I could say after 4 years and a half now I can do my grocery list. Being 100 feet in the air, which is not always a great thing, but it's more relaxed than it was when I was started. Trying to find one single language throughout this story, meeting of opposites together. It's a humongous choreography backstage to make this thing happen. So there's a lot of machinery, but there's a lot of things that are being manipulated by human beings. There's a lot of a good friendship that has been built with years.
This show is more technically complex and the overall scale is larger than anything anyone has ever done with Cirque. It's also the largest show here in Las Vegas. Eric Wallstad, and I'm the technical director for the KA Theater. Well, with this show and with any of the Cirque shows, the technical departments are really there to support the artists. We want to make sure that the artistic performance gets all the support it needs. We're just there to help. Because of the size of the room, the number of automated pieces we have in the show, the amount of scenery, and the number of technicians working, resource management is an incredible challenge here. We have one deck called the tatami deck. It's a 30-foot by 30-foot square, 75,000-pound platform. The other platform we have is what we call the Sandcliff deck. We call it the Sandcliff deck because it has sand on it for the beach scene, and then it'll actually turn up and become a climbing wall. The climb sequence in the show is probably the most complex in terms of integrating the automation and the acrobatic elements in the show. We have to deal with the automation rotating the deck. We have our pegs firing. The pegs are the fake arrows that are being shot from the audience towards the deck. And we have to control our nets and airbags in the basement for when the artists do their intentional falls off the deck. During the show, we've got about 100 crew members, and they're spread over 8 different technical departments. Some of them are in the basement, some are on the grid, some are in a control booths like we're in right now. It also includes our wardrobe, makeup, and wig personnel.
It's probably the biggest show in the world. What I like most about this show is the soul, the heart, the delicacy of the emotion that goes in this world. The responsibility of an artistic director is the show quality. The story of 2 little kids who lose their parents and look for themselves in the world and to gain back their kingdom. People sitting in a house because they want to have a story. They want to be touched, and aside from telling them the story, they need to be spoken to about themselves. It's a dangerous environment, and it's a very, very exciting image-making space. Everything that a person sitting in a house watching a show sees or hears or feels is my responsibility. I hope you will have the occasion to come in Vegas, sit in the house and watch KA.